is up, bad? Today we're going to talk about communication. This is the weirdest thing I've ever. it's an odd one. This one. It's the key to a happy world. It's a key. It's the key. The one key to a happy world. It's the most simplest answer. Yet nobody does it. Nobody does it. Communication is the one thing that'll bind the world together. Live in peace, harmony. Everybody knows it. Maybe not everybody knows it, but it's the answer. Communication. You know, everything breaks down if there's no communication. No matter what it is, whether it's a loved one, a family member, a friend, a work colleague, a boss, whatever, it all comes down to communication. And I've never understood how, and excuse me for this one, but how dumb people are. It makes me look at them in such a weird way when they don't understand how powerful communication is. It's everything. It's everything. Once it's gone, the relationship, whatever it is, friendship, colleague, loved one, partner, it's dead. It's dead. As soon as that communication ends, it's dead. There's nothing else. And people don't understand this. And it's so easy. It's so you go to the person, if you have something on your mind, you go to the person and you say it. It's that easy. Hey, listen, I felt bad about this and this and this, or you said this to me and it made me feel bad, or hey, listen, man, I don't understand this, what you want from me. It's so easy and you can get an answer. But people don't do it. And on the other side of it, when you do open up and you do say to the person, hey, listen, what's going on? Then the other person has to respond, right? Sometimes they don't. And this is where you run. You run as fast as you can because that person it doesn't really, it's not on your same level. It doesn't understand, and that'll break. That'll never work. No matter what it is, it can't work. If one person cannot communicate with the other and the other can't communicate back, it's broken. It doesn't work. It's a waste of your time. And to try and bang sense into the other person, this also doesn't work. That person's so far gone, it doesn't understand. You can try it once, communication, mate. It works. What's communication? And then you run. It can't work. Communication is literally the be-all and end-all of being happy. It is what it is. It's the key. There it is. It's the answer to everything. Sometimes we feel down, man. We feel alone. We feel, what is the point, right? Life. It's a moment. It's a moment. And then it's gone. It's a splash in the ocean and it's gone. And today, we're here. Tomorrow, we're gone. We're forgotten. We come into this world and we think, we want to leave a mark, right? We want to leave this giant mark on the earth and, make something great and all this kind of crap. It's weird, man. It's weird because we need to know that we're something, right? That we're meant for greatness or whatever it is. But the older you kind of get, it's not about leaving that mark. The mark is pointless. The mark is forgotten. No matter who you are, no matter how big a celebrity you are, one day you're forgotten. And you're gone. So I don't understand this whole thing about I must leave a mark, or I must do something impressive. It's not. It's about living your moment. It's a moment and you're gone. And today we're here with each other. So in this lifetime, we're together. You there listening to this, the one person that listens to this, or the person across the road, the dude I go buy a doner from, or I run around the lake, and the people that I run past, or whatever. These are the people I'm here with today. All these strangers. But it kind of gives you a nice little feeling that in this world today, the living that are with you, all 8 billion, are here today with you. And that is kind of cool. We don't know each other. I'll never meet 8 billion of you, but we're here together. And you see all this rubbish in the world because people have to fight or kill each other or whatever over the dumbest differences, things that don't make sense, man. The people they are exactly the same, but they need to fight because their beliefs are different. Their family morals are the same. Their love is the same. Their everything is the same. If you looked at them from side to side, they're the same people. Yet because of the different belief and the unwillingness to communicate, they kill each other. You've got one knob on this side and another knob on that side. They want to make money, so they communicate. Sure, let's make money. Let's destroy half our populations. I'll make a buck, you make a buck. It doesn't matter. These people need to go. They need to go. It always baffles me how human beings allow a leader to run them in their kids, their children, everybody into war so they can make a buck off of your dead family. It baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. And if people just started communicating, putting away their differences, putting away their beliefs, putting away all this stuff that makes no sense, and they start talking to each other. I mean, we have the internet now. You can jump online and talk to any human being, race, whatever. You can speak to them. We have translators. We can communicate with people. Yet we still don't. We're getting better now. The newer generations are getting a lot better. They're getting better with allowing to open up their emotions, which is a good thing. This heals. And they're starting to realize, hold on, mate. It's not a bad thing to open up my emotions. This whole thing of a man needs to be a man. Guns, ride them horses, drive them muscle cars. This is all bullshit, man. I don't understand it. It doesn't matter. And the thing is that if we don't believe in something, then why should everybody else? It's brain dead. It's a term for it is an idiot, a moron. You got to get out of this kind of mindset where if somebody believes in like being this or that, or let people live. I don't understand why if somebody chooses to live this way, it affects you. And then you'll blame it on a belief or a religion. They don't like it. Who are they? I haven't seen a sign of one of them. It baffles me. It's cool when you believe. But man, there's a point. There's a point to use logic. Or I don't get it. Every one of these beliefs or religions, they're all supposed to believe in the same thing, right? Peace and love. All of them, right? All, what is it now? 15, 20, 30,000 registered religions? They're all supposed to believe in the same. Yet people use it for their own agendas. Why, in this book, they say you can't do that. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. All books are interpreted differently by everybody. It's not just one thing. It's weird, man. And these books that are written by governments and kingdoms and whatever the hell you want. Anyway, going off the point is sometimes we feel absolutely alone, depressed, and it's a different kind of depression or loneliness, one that we can't use to create art or use to create some, excuse me, something beautiful. It comes from a different place where you don't want to work, you don't want to be seen, you don't want to go outside. But always remember, at the end of it, it must come. It must come. It cannot rain all the time. The sun will come out, you will get back up, and you will become happier. And it's fine. It's fine to open up your emotions. It's fine to tell somebody how you feel. If there's a conflict between you and a friend, or you and a colleague, or you and a loved one, or whatever, man, open up right away. Hey, listen, I wasn't happy that you said this. I'm not happy that you did this. And things can get resolved. If that person doesn't want to resolve it and they don't communicate back, then run, man. These people, they're not like you. They're different, and they don't want to resolve, and they want to keep the hate, and they want to keep the advantage, and they want to keep this and that. They don't belong in your life. They're not good enough for you. It's weird, That's why in today's world, I'm pretty open with most things. I don't have many secrets or anything. I don't care for it. And if I open up to somebody and they don't open up back, I run immediately. I run because they're not good enough. They're not good enough to be, or that's probably the wrong word. They're not compatible. They're not compatible with me, so why should I waste this time? And that's okay. Some people are like that. Hopefully they go out and they find similar people like that. I can't see how that can last, but without communication, things break. And it's such a simple key. It's the answer to everything. If you feel bad or somebody's done you wrong and you stop talking to them and they stop talking to you, things build. I mean, come on. It just builds and builds and builds and builds until it's too late. Until you break all ties, you don't want to look at that person anymore. They don't want to look at you. And that's the end of that relationship. That relationship that you had with somebody for a year, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years can break instantly because you don't want to talk about it. Your ego absolutely destroys your relationship. It destroys it. And all you got to do is reach out, be the bigger person, do what you can. Hey, let's talk about this. Let's just have a conversation. And if that person still does not want to, you've tried what you could. You've tried what you could. You can walk off with your head high, and I've tried it. You can have closure on that situation, and you can go away. And I guarantee you, that person on the other side will always be stressed or distraught about this, or this will always have an effect on them. When they think about it, they will grow up to be angry, and their hate will grow, and sorry little bastards, like Ari. Ari's a sorry bastard knob. No one can help him. His suit thread is so high by now. He's hiding behind his gold watch, his Armani shoes, Hugo Boss suit. He's gone, right? And those are the kind of people that need to kind of just flush out now. Less of those in your life and more open people. Having open people is an absolute blessing. I've got a couple, my friends, All of them, because I don't have friends that are not compatible with me. I don't see the point to it, right? I'm not there to have people in my life that aren't compatible with me, especially at this point in time. So my friends are very open. I have the biggest bodybuilding dudes that can cry in front of you. That'll tell you what they're feeling, who they are. Amazing people. I've got people that'll tell me their whole life stories, and you can laugh or cry with them or be there with them. It's a moment. These are moments that we've been given, special moments, yet we always don't understand how important they are. We take them for granted. Another human being that grew up as a baby little child, had their lives with their parents, their big mistakes, their deaths in the family, the tragedies they've had, all of them led them to this point that's now sitting next to you and opening up about all these kind of things. How awesome is that? It's an honor. Yet we kind of take these things for granted. Or we'll go back and say, oh God, I just had to spend a whole night with this person talking about their drama. And it's weird, man. Our mindsets, they're really broken and distraught, aren't they? Enjoy moments. Enjoy this human you don't know. Enjoy this human you do know. If they're not compatible, leave. You don't have to cause any scene, any drama, nothing. Leave. It's fine. Not everybody is compatible with each other. But sometimes, just by opening up or by communicating, that incompatible person could be extremely compatible. We just don't know it yet because we don't want to give it the chance, or we don't have the time. We don't have the time. I've got to update my iOS Apple phone. New update. It's got a new emoji. There's new emojis on there. Got to update it. Or I've got to speak to James here. James, he's telling me, we got this massive party, celebrities. It's weird, man. It's weird how we always need to try and be in the limelight, or the important one. It's odd. But it is what it is. So next time you see somebody, or you're in a conflict with somebody, or you don't agree with somebody, or somebody leaves you a bad message, or whatever, treat it with kindness. Try and treat it with kindness. Explain, man, this really didn't make me feel good. Why would you do something like this? Like, help me understand, where are you in your life that this is something you had to leave, or this is something you had to say. You can be extremely clever. You don't go to the person and say, what the hell, man? Are you stupid? What's wrong with you? Why do you do that? Try and understand it first. It's, why would you do this? Why? What's going on with you that you felt like you needed to say this, or leave this, or do this? What is it? And trust me, the biggest mess ups of people, life gets messy. Holy shit! The older you get, the more messy, the more complicated, the more things happen in that moment. Things that you just don't think about. They happen, and you can't take them back. But you can reflect on them, and you can change on what they are or what they were, and you can apologize for them, and you can learn. Those that keep doing the same mistake over and over again, you're not going to learn. Something's wrong, okay? But those that actually kind of feel bad or repent about what they've done, the things they've said, the things they've done, this is hope, and this this is change. This is change. And communicate it. Communicate it. Know what was wrong, whether you've done it to one or one's done it to you. Understand what is wrong with what you've done or what they've done, and approach them in a normal way and try and speak about it. If they don't want to, or if you don't want to, then there's nothing else you can do. Or if it's you, you've got that problem then you will live with that guilt, or you'll live with that that person, that anger every time you think of the person. What's the point? You're here for a moment. Do you understand how small that moment is? You could be 18, 20 now, 40, 50, 60, whatever it is. Tomorrow, your age is not doubled, it's trebled, or you're gone. It's as simple as that. You blink and it's over. Yet we waste days, we waste time arguing or fighting or the need to hurt somebody with words. It's weird. Yet we still do it because of our ego. Our ego is a horrible damn thing. It stops us from living a peaceful life, a happy life. We gotta mock others, what they're wearing, what they look like, mock their art. You know, they put it out for the whole world to see, and you've got to go and leave a shitty little message. For what purpose, nobody understands. And that message is never a helpful one. You know, helpful criticism, it's amazing. But they don't. They'll leave, oh, this is crap, or whatever. The most dumbed down, broken, shattered, little-minded comments or words that people say to you that have no thought behind them. And I mean, it's because either the person doesn't have a brain cell or the person is hurting themselves and they don't want to be the only one hurting. And that's normal. It's normal for a human. It's either one of the two. So, figure it out. If it affects you or it hurts you, try and figure it out. What is it? What is it? And make amends straight away. Talk to that person. Speak to that person. Communicate. It unlocks everything. Everything. Yet people don't understand the simple answer to absolute peace and happiness. Communication. Once communication is dead, the relationship is dead. Everything dies without it. Once again, with everybody, not just a loved one or a friend or whatever, everything. If communication dies, you're dead. It's over. Ari, get in the corner, you bastard. So I hope this helps. It's just sometimes you get into these moods, and sometimes they hurt you, and sometimes you think about why, how did this happen, and you always replay that scene over and over and over and over again, and you add different endings to it, and you add different ways that it should have gone and how it should have gone and where you messed up, and I should have said this, or I shouldn't have messaged this, or it's always going to happen, and this festers inside of you. Try and knock it out quickly. Try and end it quickly. And at the end of the day, you'll come out a lot stronger if you can just not care what other people think, and you open up and you let people know how you feel. That's the other thing. People are too macho or too arrogant, ego, to not open up and allow people, hey, this hurt me. Why did you do that? Hey, I don't agree with this. Why would you say this about me? Or my art, why would you just, say something like that? Why can't you just give me healthy criticism, or don't say anything at all? Why do people have to say something at all? If you've got nothing good to say, don't do it. Take time. Think about what you want to say. Because once you calm down, I guarantee you, your message or what you would say will be different. It will be different. Take your time to just calm the hell down, sir. Calm down, sir. Calm the hell down. And I guarantee you your answer or your reply or whatever will be different. It'll be different because you've calmed down, you've lost that ego, you've lost that anger, you've lost that stupidity, and you can think clearly. And then you come up with your whatever. It's okay to take your time to answer back. It's okay to take your time to think about what you want to say. Those that write right away with anger, this is where you fail. You lose. You'll always lose. Because you're not in control over your emotions. You're not in control over what you want to say. You will always lose. You can't come out as a winner. But those that just take their time, think about what they want to say, and communicate properly. What is the message I want to put out? What is the message? What is the outcome of what I want to put out with what I want to say? And if you could do that, oh, the world. Now look, sometimes heat of the moment we say things, oh, we do not mean, man. We know this. Oh, we say the truths, but the truths in a horrible way, a disgusting way. And this will always happen. We get angry, and it's fine. But once you've calmed down, and once you realize your mistake, you quickly confront that. You quickly go back and you rectify your mistakes. Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it can be too late, or sometimes the other person needs to calm down a bit. And that's okay. Give people time. But now you're left with that emptiness of why haven't they answered? Or what are they thinking? Or this, and you've done damage. But that damage can be fixed. It can be replaced. It can be repaired. It's fine. But don't just leave it, man. Once you've said something horrible or done something horrible, make up for it. Understand the wrongs and right it. It's fine. It's fine. We're human. And in this world where you do one thing wrong and you get, the whole world is innocent, yeah? The whole world is an angel these days. If one person does something mildly wrong, the whole world would jump onto that train, man. But then you look at their individual lives, and these are terrible people. It is what it is. But we're here. We're in this moment right now. We shouldn't feel lonely or depressed or sad. We can, and that's fine. But try and figure out why. Try and understand, what is your loneliness? What is your sadness? And communicate it. Communicate it. 8 billion people out there. There's one person out there that could help you. There's one person out of those 8 billion that could be there for you, that could help you, that could make you understand, that could comfort you, that could warm you, and that could be at your side. And absolutely replace that loneliness, that sadness, that hate, that anger. How you feel, So that's it. That's it from this one. I hope it helps a little. With these things, I try and bring up things, everyday world things that affect you, that affect me, and that we've all been in, and that we're all constantly being in. And I know that doesn't relate completely to art, but I kind of look at this as like an art standpoint. And fuck Ari. No one likes Ari. He's a bastard. He's a wee wanker. And these are the people that we don't want to be around. We don't want to be around these people. Margaret, can you get me a Coke? A Coca-Cola, please. Aye. No, the cold one. Margaret, the cold one. So... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helps. I hope some of it helps. If not, don't leave a rude comment. I don't want that. But have a great day, have a lovely week, and have a lovely moment. Bye, guys.